Welcome back to the Comic Book Savant. I'm your host, James Harris. In this episode, we're going to be going over the Comixology Unlimited new editions for April 2019. I've just started doing these episodes. You guys responded really positive to them. A lot of you guys have even signed up for Comixology based on these recommendations, which is great. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the episodes. And you're checking out the service and enjoying the service. One thing that I didn't make clear in the previous episodes that I wanted to make clear here and now is that when it comes especially to the DC books that I recommend on Comixology Unlimited, they did mention this in their press release when they joined the service, that they have certain books that are limited time only as unlimited books you can check out for free as a member of the service. And then they will go back to a paid status. I'm going to do a better job in the future trying to earmark those, but sometimes they don't have them very clear on the site. So I'm going to try to do better about it, because not every single book from DC or Vertigo, I'm going to classify them both, that are added monthly. Some are only limited time participators in the program. Everything else, as far as everything else with the other publishers, are, once they're added to the Comics Unlimited library, they stay there. DC and DC Vertigo are the only caveats to this point. No other ones. And like I said, I've been subscribed to the service for multiple years now, and that's the first time I saw that done. But someone in my Facebook message group let me know that a book they was planning on checking out when they went back later was no longer available. And then I went back to the press release and saw they had that certain books would be limited time releases. So I wanted to put that disclaimer here at the front of the video, so no one's caught off guard when seeing this and going to look for a particular book and like, hey, it's not available as an unlimited book. Now you know why. With that being said, let's jump into the recommendations. And they have a ton of new books this month, and a lot of it is going to be books that are related to upcoming films coming out. April is a huge month for comic book movies. We have Shazam, which is what I'm going to start off with. First recommendation is going to be Shazam Volume 1. You can get that now. Next book, I'm not going to talk about these books in too much detail because I have a lot more in this recommendation episode than I've had in previous ones. So we're going to kind of do rapid fire. And you should be seeing the images of the covers here, so you'll know exactly what you're looking for when you go to check these books out on the site. So we have Shazam Volume 1, like I just said. Next up, we have Shazam and the Monster Society of Evil is also available. Another book will be Superman Shazam First Thunder Deluxe Edition. Next up, we have Superman Earth 1 Volume 1. I haven't had a chance to read this one. I actually have bought this previously. I read Batman Earth 1 Volume 1, and I really like what they're doing with the Earth 1 series. So it's a couple of volumes of the Superman one, but they've made Volume 1 available. I think it's 3 volumes of it available as of now. So definitely, I've heard nothing but good things. Like I said, I already own it, but I've only heard good things about it, and I'm planning on doing a review on that soon. Next up, we have Affinity Gauntlet. So if you haven't read that yet, I have a review for Affinity Gauntlet right here. I'll put it up in the card here. It's something that's really pivotal to read. We had Infinity War, and now we have Endgame coming up. So they have a lot of Avengers-based stories that kind of revolve around the cosmic stuff and the Infinity Stones. So we have Infinity Gauntlet. It's worth a read if you get a chance to read it before Endgame comes out. Also, they have Infinity War collected edition, so you can read that as well. They have the most recent Infinity War story, which is Infinity Wars, that recently came out in the comics as well. So they have all these Infinity Gem related, Infinity Gauntlet related stories, all available right now on Comixology Unlimited. So definitely, it's like a outlier to be like, hey, you might want to check these out for these movies. Also, they have Thanos Wins by Donny Cates. It's the Thanos series. Donny Cates is one of the hottest writers over at Marvel right now. He did this great short run on the Thanos book that kind of ties into this whole theme. So I thought that would be a great recommendation for you guys as well. Also, another recommendation, stepping away a little bit from the comic movies for a little bit, but it has been a movie based on this property. It's Savant's Go-Go Power Rangers, Volume 1. Now, I reviewed the Power Rangers, the regular Power Rangers series, the Volume 1. I will put a link here to that review that I really enjoyed. And one of my Patreon supporters and close friends, longtime supporter of the podcast, as well as the YouTube channel, Ed Moore, recommended both series to me. But at the time, only the regular Power Rangers series was available. And now the Go-Go Power Rangers one. I think, I don't know what the difference between the two are. He explained it to me at one point. I can't remember because it was a while ago, but he told me both were great series. I thoroughly enjoyed the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. So and again, now that the Go-Go Power Rangers is available on Unlimited, I'm going to check this one out as well. Reviews should be incoming on this volume once I get a chance to check it out. And last but not least, going back to the movie side, I didn't know where to start because honestly, I don't know a lot about Hellboy. We have the movie coming out shortly. I think it comes out April 12th. And they have a ton of Hellboy. So I didn't know what to recommend. They have multiple trade volumes out, one-shot specials that flooded Comixology Unlimited this month. They really went all in on books related to the movies that are coming out, because we have Shazam, we have Avengers, we have Hellboy, and most of the content that was dropped was related to these three movies in some shape, form, or fashion. So I just put under the heading Hellboy. You can't go wrong because, like, literally it's multiple trade volumes, and I've never read Hellboy. All I know of Hellboy is the first two Ron Perlman movies. So anything Hellboy that you might be interested in, you could find on Comixology Unlimited this month. At least about 10 trade volumes I saw at least are available this month. So it is plenty for you to check out if you want to delve into that world of Hellboy and BRPD, which is the team that he's a part of that we got to see a glimpse of in the trailers. All that's there. They have multiple more volumes that I could list. I could do a whole episode separate just for that. But again, if you're curious and you want to check it out, it's all available there. That's all I really had to cover in this episode. Again, it's a lot of great stuff. And Comixology Unlimited is only getting better and better. And getting, like I said, with the addition of DC, though, that one caveat that I talked about earlier in the episode, they're growing. And the amount of content that they're pushing out right now is great. And then to cross-reference all the Comixology Unlimited stuff, a lot of these books, like I think it's I know for sure there's a Shazam sale going on right now. So if you read something through Unlimited that you might want to buy, you can snatch it right up for the cheap, because they have an ongoing sale for that. I couldn't remember. Maybe it's the Hellboy sale. If not, either way, it's a win-win, because if you have Unlimited, you can check the books out and read them. Or like I said, or if you want to go the route of just buying the book, you can do that as well, because it's crazy sales with these movie tie-in books coming or currently going on or will be coming up. So I do know, because Shazam is going to be coming out soon, that sale is going on. Then we'll probably see a Hellboy sale, then we'll probably see an Avengers sale. That normally how it works. So if you're in the market to read or buy any of this stuff, be on the lookout, because you'll be able to save a ton of money in the next few days and weeks coming up. But that's all I have for you guys for this episode. I will leave a link to the playlist here for the other recommended reads episodes that I've done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to leave comments, like, share the content with friends. and leave comments down. If you just have any questions about any of the books that I mentioned, or if you have any suggestions for things you would want me to cover in upcoming recommended reads episodes, I've listened to some suggestions already and have those episodes coming up in the works. So I'm always open to suggestions on particular series or teams or characters you want me to do a recommended reads episode on. Leave it down below. And if it's not already in the works, I'll put it on the board for me to do it in an upcoming episode. I'm your host, James Harris. This is the Comic Book Savant YouTube channel. Until next time, I hope you guys take care, and I will be seeing you soon.